If you are building right now, this message is for you, because the system you think you are competing in is not a market. It is a compliance machine designed to eliminate you. This is the Sharp method for founders who refuse to be regulated out of existence. Let's begin. Money is not outcome, and the longer we pretend it is, the more government drifts into delusion. One of the most common slogans in political debate is that governments should not be run like a business. The argument is that businesses chase profit while governments serve the public good. True on the surface, but underneath that framing is a deeper and more dangerous confusion, a confusion shared by both business and government. Money does not equal outcome, and this confusion becomes a kind of government double-speak, a shield that lets officials shirk responsibility because they believe they are special, immune to accountability, immune to debt. That belief is false. In business, raising venture capital does not mean you built a successful product. A massive Series A can precede a spectacular collapse. Funding is only an input, not a result. In employment, receiving a salary does not mean you delivered value. Every workplace has people getting paid while contributing nothing. In government, passing a budget does not mean you solved a problem. Spending billions on healthcare, education, or defense says nothing about whether citizens are healthier, smarter, or safer. The mistake is universal. We confuse the flow of money with the reality of outcomes. Governments are uniquely vulnerable to this trap because they measure themselves by budget size, program creation, and jobs funded. We allocated $10 billion. We launched a new department. We created 5,000 positions. But none of these are outcomes. They are inputs. They are spending. Outcomes are harder to measure. Improved literacy, reduced poverty, stronger communities, real justice. So governments lean on the easy proxy and confuse it for the real thing. This is where the doublespeak lives. Spending is reported as solving. The citizen hears problem handled, when in reality, only money has moved. And here's the uncomfortable question. If a government worker truly believes in universal health care, why not train as a doctor and heal directly? If they believe in food security, why not learn to farm and feed people directly? Why rely on abstract funding loops instead of skilled action? The answer is simple. They are lying, layers upon layers of lying, where contribution is reduced to securing a budget, distributing funds, or drafting policy. The real work, healing, feeding, teaching, building, is outsourced. The act disappears, while the money proxy becomes the metric. The real issue is not whether government should be run like a business. The issue is that both business and government mistake money for outcome. Businesses chase quarterly returns that do not map to long-term value. Governments celebrate budget allocations that do not map to real improvements. Both systems suffer from outcome blindness. The Sharp method demands that we abandon the proxy, measure outcomes, not spending. Ask whether people are healthier, freer, better educated, safer, not how much money was pushed around. Recenter skill in action, reward, direct contribution, healing, teaching, building, defending, not just policy writing or budget jockeying. Expose the doublespeak. Every time a government says we invested X dollars, ask, and what was the outcome? Government should not be run like a business. But the deeper truth is that neither government nor business should operate under the illusion that money equals outcome. Until we break that confusion, both remain systems where inputs masquerade as results, and citizens pay for activity instead of receiving value. Money is only a means. Outcomes are the end. Never confuse the two. If you are building right now, you do not need permission. You need a path that works. Follow the Sharp method and build beyond the reach of the compliance cartels.